Tommy, look, we're live.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta say something. DS Kitty, I did an Amazon wish list and she sent treats for Gertie and Kid.
Oh, wow.
DS Kitty, I want to say thank you to you. Thank you. That was so nice. Hi, Amy Perino, Yarn Prepper, Ellie J, Kathy Bailey, Christine Baker, Mods, you're the best. Thank you for being here. Yorkie Mom, thank you for your super chats in the last feed. Everybody, thank you for being so supportive of me. I really appreciate it. Brittany, love you, girl. Alva's here. Judy Lee, Tammy, Anna Banana, Buddy's dad, Conroe. Marion Calabro, I need to check my messages. I know that. Hey, DNV.
That's got to stop.
By the way, everybody say hi to Tommy. I forgot that he was here. He's not feeling the best.
Yeah.
But he does sound good. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
you know what's funny?
Radio voice.
You know what's funny is like 2 weeks ago, we were doing lives and I was making him do all the talking.
Right.
Now I get to flap my gums.
Now it's all on you.
Wow.
Yeah,
someone's really relaxing.
She's made herself at home.
Tampa B, DP in Tennessee. Hey girl, let's start this party. Tampa B, I love you. Dingoes ate my name. First live. Glad I caught you.
Nice.
That's awesome. I love your name.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Jilbo, Lori Helker. I know. Such a sad little Crim. You guys, this is a sad situation. Hello, my two favorite people. I love her.
Oh, so kind.
Why'd you make our Crim sick? You can't prove it. Hey, guess who's back, by the way?
Oh.
I saw her in my last live. I said, where the hell have you been? Tommy and I have been checking in. We called a search party in Ireland. Yeah. She went to visit her boyfriend in Germany.
Oh, did Interpol leave messages at your door?
Yeah,
we were pretty freaked out.
Tommy has some connections over there. You know what I mean? And he sent
we were concerned.
Some Italians over to Ireland to check in. We couldn't find you. They couldn't find you. And if they can't find you, nobody can.
Nobody can.
Live for now. Hey, Deb S., thank you for being here again. Don Gloves. I'm starting to see a pattern here. I just saw a bunch of my friends in my little chat. Critters Creations. Welcome. Sassy Savage. Hi again. Sandy Wandy. Yarn Prepper. Bunny C. Jen Nelson. Jan is here. Jan is super supportive. Susie Fitz. Tina Serlin. Bridget Alexander. Debbie P.
New card.
Who can resist a bold Crim and a turtleneck?
Right.
I'll tell you what, I can't. It's worth getting sick all over again for.
You don't want to get that close.
Hey, Mara. Hi, Quibville. I need a card. SMSP. You're sick. Not surprised. Glad you're there for recent hugs. We couldn't be more happy. Rain, I saw your comment. I missed you in the last live, but I'm glad you're here. Is Joe still in Dallas? Tracy C. I love you, Yorkie Mom. That's awesome, Dingoes. Ate my name. Longtime lurker. I love that.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Jeannie's here. John Van Geest. Where is Tommy and why do you have a zombie next to you?
You know something? I'll spark up. I'll get rolling. It's the voice. I gotta keep it about it.
What did I say 2 hours ago? I said, we're not gonna do a live tonight.
Yes,
he was like, yes, we are.
No, you just gotta do roll call and then we're gonna fart around.
In a very Crim way.
Yeah.
I have to say it was very Crimmy. It was very bank robbery. He was like, yes, we are.
It's not.
Hand over the cash.
I don't think it went down quite like that. But,
Patty Collins, Jeanette Rexford. Alicia gave a huge super chat in my last live. Alicia, thank you again. You're amazing.
Very kind.
Thank you, Dangerous Journeyman. LL Jersey. Everybody's sad for you, Tommy. Baby sad.
You know, don't be.
We're all sad.
There's no reason.
I said yes.
She said yes.
Kim is blue.
No reason.
Lisa Trimble.
Thanks,
Lisa, I love you, girl.
I do too.
Thank you, Lisa. Hey, Cassie Mosier. Thanks to Tommy talking about wearing the red Loverboy leather pants. I keep seeing the Crim is hot tonight. Oh, so hot tonight.
Sorry.
Poor Crim. Our poor Crim.
I love the Loverboy reference.
Thank you, Cooler by the Lake. Lisa Vining, welcome. Positive Life, also very helpful. Thank you, Positive Life. Layla says, you're so funny. I feel guilty for making you both worry while I was busy boning.
Well, you should be.
Was it good?
Well, you should be.
No,
Yes.
I want to know about her boning sessions. How was the bone phone, Layla? Over in Germany. I bet it's fun to bone in Germany. You know, I've been to Germany, but I didn't bone there. Hey, Shauna B, Annette Faber.
I also have been to Germany.
Did you get down?
No, I did not.
Neither one of us boned in Germany.
I did not. I didn't even get out of the airport.
I couldn't have boned you when I was there because I was 16.
Yes, that would have been an issue. I was.
How old would you have been? 30. All right. Ooh, that's a turn on for me.
No. That's
hi,
a
Lori
felony
Lee.
for me. That's
not in Germany though, is it?
Yeah, no.
Nah, probably not.
Anywhere I went.
We could have gotten
that would be a problem anywhere.
You know,
Herbert.
Sassy Savage? I don't think so. Franklin, because that's how I'm known. Joe's dusty ass is on the plane home. He better choose some decent snacks. If he snaps into a Slim Jim, you let me know. You can't do that on a plane.
Hey, settle down.
If you eat hard-boiled eggs or a fucking, excuse me, I just demonetized on a plane, we'll ask to undo it.
Yeah. So,
I swear to God, nothing gets me more fired up. LEJ, get well soon.
there's not a lot of scent from the beef sticks. What's the problem with that? Like,
Are
I can
you
see the eggs.
serious? Nothing smells worse than beef sticks. It smells like the inside of a pancreas. It's the worst thing ever.
You spend a lot of time sniffing pancreas.
Oh yeah,
equivalent?
the
Or is
inside
it
of a
pancreas?
gallbladder.
Is that the
A
plural?
pancreas. The inside of a gallbladder.
You've done that as well. The
Uh,
hell do you do on weekends, you weirdo?
yeah. Liver production, things like that. That's what
Thank
it
you,
smells like.
LEJ.
Listening from bed, you look very handsome, Tommy. Reese, you are radiant.
As always.
Oh.
I was referring to you, not me. Yep.
I like to touch it.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Armine. I know. Armine was absolutely insane. Armine, you don't have to do that. Thank you. You do enough. I love you, Armine. Thank you. Love you. Lori Ellingson's here. Odetta's again back. DS
right.
Kitty. Anna Banana. Debbie Zito. Mark
Hartman. How
Hartman.
you doing, Mark? Shelley?
I love Shelly. Patty Collins. I already said hi to her, but I like her twice, so I can say
Doubling
it twice.
down. Lumen.
I didn't mean to make Tommy cough. That's okay.
No, that's a good one.
Aw. Time for Tommy to be using the Kleenex for his cute beak.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
he's cute, isn't he? He's even cuter when he's sicky. I wish you guys could get a hold of this because it's good.
Yeah.
Lumen.
Quibble's,
hi.
Quibble's been very kind today. She,
Really
what are you
little,
doing there,
too.
bud? What are you doing there?
Really
No.
extra.
No, we're not eating stuff off of that, you silly dog.
Oh, you're a bubble. You're a baby.
What the
She's a
hell?
baby.
There's nothing up there, doggy.
Bo,
Bo is really.
take your nose and move on.
That dog has got a snout.
Did you say hi to Gertie in your sicky voice?
I'm not sure I could pull her.
I bet it's fun to try.
Hello, Gertie.
No, you deepened it.
I couldn't possibly.
You have to
promise
try
you,
harder.
That, I don't. It's one of those things I do on the higher register. I don't think I could pull off a yeah.
Hilly
potty mouth,
Billy.
right?
That's enough.
She's talking about you.
I know.
Okay. Just
Hey,
checking.
Phoenix Rising. Pancrew.
I like that.
Yeah, no eggs, beef jerky, or bare feet on planes.
Oh
I
no,
swear
I'll
to
tell you
God.
something. No,
I
for
will
real.
throw hands.
No, the taking your shoes off thing. I will go postal. I will tell that put your shoes back.
You'll
on.
go postal over that, but you won't over beef jerky. That's
No, it's,
disgusting.
No, but the feet.
Swear and demonetize all you want.
Why? Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Why?
Hey, Lutz Lizard.
That was very kind.
K Wax. Hey, Bridget Alexander. Darcy Miller. SMSP. Alley-oop. Earplugs against words from narcissist texts.
Well, all right then.
Thank you, SMSP. Bryce, welcome. Jen Nelson, comment. My uncle has been boning in Germany since '82. What's it like, Jen? Ask him. I'd like to know if sex is different in Germany. Do you think they do
are
it
you being
different?
funny? Because there are a bunch of rumors about German sex. Are you not hip to this? I'm not being funny. All right, people in the audience, could you help me out here? Have you heard particular rumors about our German friends and their proclivities?
Yeah, you can't eat those on airplanes. Yes, Kitty. Hey,
Well,
Lily, Mom.
eggs, I see the egg thing too, because eggs stink a lot like somebody taking their shoes off. I mean, I get that. I'm an egg fan, but I wouldn't do it on an airplane.
Yeah, Fritos on a plane. Get the hell out. If you eat like Cool Ranch
Fritos.
or Cool Ranch Doritos,
Crack a 5-pound bag of Cool Ranch.
I will open the emergency door and boot your ass out. Ellie J, after consideration, I think Reese should be just fine with a fetish event. Almost no safer place. Kinkery and shenanigans galore, but only by consent. What does that mean? Because I want to go.
Kinkery and shenanigans
I want to
galore?
go to the Freakers Ball that Joe puts on.
See, Shelly? See what Shelly said? Look, because you're going to see that. Yeah, I'm not alone here. Shelly said, go back up. What did Shelly say? Germans
are sick AF. Come on. What does that mean?
Okay, I'm doing this. I'm doing
Dangerous Journeyman. I'm doing it now. Well, not now. Huxley's out walking, but I'm going to have him open it after. Black Boots. First sex I ever had. Yes, I
Congratulations. I love that. No, but there is a rumor, right? There is
as if Tommy's voice wasn't sexy enough.
Boy, thank you. I mean, so they have a rumor that goes around concerning.
Hey, Aria. Susie Fitz.
Apparently, they create a lot of.
You're just being rude to Germans.
Scheisse videos. No, I love Germans, but they're into.
They create a lot of what videos?
Scheisse.
What the hell is Scheisse?
Shit. They joke about it on South Park. It's been done on The Simpsons. It's been done on Family Guy. They everybody jokes about it.
What do you mean? What does this mean? Like actual poop?
Yes. Like
feces?
There are people apparently
like mud butt?
No, well, there are people apparently that are into to the whole
Hold on, Layla Bradley knows things. People from Jersey like dressing up as farmyard.
Furries is another one. I've heard that too.
What the hell?
Yeah, furries is another thing. They do.
What is a scat video?
Shat, same thing. Scat. Scat is an actual. Scat is the real term for the stuff that dropping a deuce.
I was thinking that too, P. Taylor, and thank you for the super chat. I couldn't agree with you more. Brittany says Reese turns into Samuel Jackson. I'm tired of these motherfucking Fritos on this motherfucking.
You know what?
That's some repugnant ass.
That's shit. Pretty funny right there.
Miss Pie, hello. I think you guys are lying. Tommy, have you planned more about officer and gentleman photo? I want to buy a picture.
Yeah, no, we're working on that as we speak.
Hold on. I got to go back.
Which to what?
Furries and scat videos?
Yeah.
There's no such thing.
No, really. Oh no, there is. I promise you, there's dookie videos.
Tommy Scope.
That is
what?
That's an entire genre of disgusting. There are people that are into that. That's a whole thing. I swear to God, it is. I know it's a hard thing to wrap your dome around, but there are people out there that like to actually.
What do you do with it? Play with it
drop
like a
it on
toddler?
someone's chest. Like they believe they
like you did on the hood of somebody's car.
Correct. But you do that on your significant other. I believe they call that a Cleveland steamer.
What?
Sorry, that's I believe what that's called.
Tommy,
don't judge me. I'm being dead serious. Don't judge me. You asked. I'm telling you, it's disgusting, says Shelly, and I agree. Look, I'm not into it. I'm just saying that this is the word, right?
Reese, if you can think of something, it's a thing somewhere.
Absolutely fact, right? It's flipping somebody's switch somewhere.
Oh, I love Mother. Reese Tommy said yes, because he always knows when you need extra support. Yes, he does. Oh, love Mama Bear. Thank you. Reese, this is a true thing. Also, grab your phone and play the voice text I just sent you.
Maybe
is it gonna strike us though? Cricket, is it a song? Because she did a Bob Seger song, but changed the words.
Yeah, and they got you.
Yeah, I can't. Tell me, Cricket, if it's something. Tracy, Lori Capel. First of all, though, I didn't know friends like him existed. Fred sent him. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Lori.
I'm on call. I had to take a 911 call and missed some of your earlier live. This is for Box's gas. Oh, I love you,
My
Tracy.
Goodness.
Thank you,
had
Tracy.
to take a 911 call. She's
on call. She had to take a 911 call. She's probably a dispatcher.
Well.
Or a cop.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tracy.
I love that.
Thank you, Hillbilly. Yeah, Gertie is something else. She's a really something else, though. Like really a lot. Did you know that you were this tiny and born next to Christ? Judgy.
Yeah. She that's if you ever
Not
met
impressed.
the dog. Her defining characteristic. You know how some people have like resting what face? The dog.
Hey.
What people have that. The dog has resting judgy face.
Oh, she's a 911 programmer.
Wow.
Hi, Amber. Okay, I'm going to play Cricket's thing. She wants me to play it, guys.
I found that the phrase wailing skitters sounds a whole lot better when you say it with a French accent. I'm sorry. I have, how do you say, the wailing skitters?
Yeah, no, you almost classed up a case of the runs. That's very impressive.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's not something that the average person
How'd you
pulls
say
off.
the Zweiling Skitias?
Yeah,
I love that. Gonna lurk tonight. Ooh, been up since 5 due to storms and I'm tired.
You know
Mother
what, Mother
Bear?
Bear? I did not get a lot of sleep last night
Cricket,
either.
I love you, girl.
Yeah, that was super funny. I didn't sleep last night either. I feel your pain. So, are we done with Germans? Yeah, this is a real thing. It's something that people do. Now, there is an entire. We should do a show on this, by the way. The Urban Dictionary and all of the foul things that are. You would say no, there's no chance that's real, but you would not believe all of the absolutely disgusting things out there that people do sexually. I mean, stuff that just makes you go, "There's no way that's real," and they're into it. Yeah.
Hold on. I got to talk about it for a minute.
Germans also love David Hasselhoff.
I don't know really who that is.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hoff from Baywatch.
I was born in 84. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Knight Rider.
Isn't that a band?
No, it was a TV show. Michael Knight.
Didn't Knight Rider sing
Industries
Sister
2000?
Christian?
No, yes, that was Knight Ranger, but not the same thing we're talking about. I love Knight Ranger.
Yeah.
I was a fan. Big stadium band. What's your price for flight? Yeah, I was a fan.
Hold on a minute. I'm not done. I'm not finished. I do have some questions.
Concerning?
Hi, Lisa Kelson.
The Dookie?
Ron Dobbins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to know. Where are they shitting?
On each other.
Just on a person.
Yeah.
And then do you take it and like make war paint out of it? What are you doing?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I it's not a video I am going to go and watch on purpose, right? It's not. I would be really repulsed by that. But my understanding is that yeah, they play with it.
I never saw Baywatch, not once.
Well, you missed out on some really fine entertainment.
I was on staff at the Church of Scientology at the time. Not a lot of TV going on. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's a bit of a trade-off. I'd have gone with Baywatch.
I
But that's
see.
me. Where's my cat?
I don't know, but this is getting needy.
Yes.
Hold on. Tommy.
Yeah.
I actually can understand pissing on somebody way more. Poop is really gross.
Yeah. I'm the bodily function thing, that's just never been my get down.
I mean, the peeing thing I can't understand, but if you're gonna say
You can't
look,
backpedal on that.
No.
You
let
said
me-
2 seconds ago. I understand the
Boy, I really
Ew,
I
R.
don't know
Kelly.
that I don't know that I like you, Sig.
what's up, R. Kelly?
Your attitude
Sorry, go ahead.
is grass.
I'm sorry. You
So's your ass.
You look beautiful.
That's better, Crim.
Okay.
You better polish it up.
Sorry.
Tighten up
I'm a
your
little-
game.
I'm a little under the weather.
Lock it up.
Yeah, I apologize.
I'm your
It's
favorite person. You don't talk to me like that.
No question.
That's better.
Yeah.
So
what
you
we
just
talking
you
about?
just guilt your Crim?
Oh no, you were talking about the
hold on.
water sports.
I was talking about peeing.
Yeah.
I don't understand the peeing thing, but
Yeah.
before you cut me off,
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, look, I can either take a piss on you or I'm going to mud butt your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Pun intended. I'm going to choose the urine anytime, any day.
I'm going to choose a new girl, right? If those are my 2 options, I'm picking a different girl.
Yeah, but if you're in Germany and being held against your will,
Yeah, then I'd probably want to get peed.
haven't
on.
you seen that movie Hostel? I saw the first 5 minutes and I almost threw up and left the room.
Sounds like a winner. I skipped it, but I stayed in some youth hostels growing up. That was the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, saved a lot of money.
So once the poop comes out,
Yeah.
are you smearing it or are you just leaving
Eating
there?
it, smearing it. Yeah, they drop it into each other's mouths. It's pretty.
Okay,
foul
Tommy,
stuff.
stop.
You asked.
I didn't ask. You
did.
told.
You asked.
I don't want to hear anymore.
It's intended to
Crim?
make the receiving team feel used. Did you catch that? It's intended to make the receiving team feel used, like degrading, and that's a really
so the choices
great
are
way to.
pee juice or doo-doo butter.
Yes, those were the choices. I'm going with new girlfriend.
Somebody wants you to say hi.
Hello, Bo. I'm going with a new girlfriend. There's no way I'm putting up
Sierra
with any
Terry.
of that.
Oh my God, what did I just walk in on?
You
That
know
seems
what?
to be the
Welcome to the.
that seems to be the theme these days.
Yeah, welcome to the related boat. That's this is what we do. Sadly.
Bodily functions is a hard limit. I am the
Thank
most
you. A hard no.
vanilla person when
Mhm.
it comes to sex. I didn't even know that poop was on the table.
Well, it's not. I mean, it happens, but it's.
So you're telling me Germans shit all over each other and then have
and
intercourse
love David Hasselhoff.
and love make?
Yeah.
So they poop and then they slap the poop between their bodies and start boning?
Yes. Simply Sarah. That is so kind. Thank you very much.
That's so...
No, listen, this is the grossest.
Oh, hell. I just got here.
Amy Jo, I apologize.
Sorry, Amy.
We have derailed yet again.
You have.
Well, there is this prevailing. So did you miss all the rumors? Do you know no urban legends? How about Richard Gere? You know the Richard Gere one?
No, and I don't think don't because I like Richard Gere. He's really cute.
Oh, this won't screw that up at all. I can't back that up. It might. Okay.
I like Richard Gere.
All right, we'll leave him off the table. How about Rod Stewart?
No, but I don't really care about Rod Stewart.
But you haven't heard one?
No.
Okay. Everybody here has heard all of those rumors. And that's the funny thing, because those rumors started long before the internet. And I want to tell you something. I actually, yes, see, who got it? Yeah, Brittany. I actually researched the crap out of both of these ones.
Do you like hamsters? I love hamsters. I had a lot of hamsters growing up, but our cats would eat them.
Yeah. How about gerbils?
I had a gerbil once, but I'm more of a hamster fan.
People use gerbils.
I don't want to know. What are you going to say? If it's animal abuse, I don't want to know.
Okay, well, we'll skip it. It's just foul and disgusting. But here's the point.
Did it hurt the gerbil?
It didn't happen. It did not happen. Here's the point. I did a deep dive on this because I found this to be one of the most fascinating phenomenon of all time. Because everybody here, unless you happen to have been living inside a Sea Org, everybody knows both of those rumors. And these rumors came out in the 80s. This was long before.
I was born in the 80s. It makes sense.
This is long before anybody had the ability to, the internet can spread a rumor in 5 minutes. But this was in the day where that kind of crap didn't happen. And they weren't writing either of these in the Inquirer because these were fairly graphic rumors, the both of them. But
I don't want to know if an animal was hurt.
They weren't. Both of these can be tracked back. You can actually track the stories back to the people who will admit, yes, I'm the person that started this rumor. In both cases, it was somebody very close to the star who was really angry. And because of the proximity to the star, they were able to start a pretty rowdy rumor, and it took off like a house of fire. But yeah. Well, thank you, Ashley T. I wasn't shooting for artsy, but
he looks like a math teacher.
Okay.
Can I get straight A's?
Yeah. I'd be afraid to go to
flirty.
I'd be afraid to go to prison on that one. I don't think I can
39.
I don't think I can do the student thing. Oh yeah, but you're asking me to role play. I don't know if I could do that one. But
really?
Yeah, but I could arrest you.
What if I was in college? Isn't that over 18?
Yeah, no, I could probably do the college thing, but then you'd have to call me professor. It would be different. But yes, we could do that. And the cat's back. All right. Yeah, Richard Gere. See, I mean,
yeah, I like Richard Gere. Whatever you think he did, he probably
didn't do it. That's the point of the story.
That's because he's cute. He doesn't need to do anything weird.
Well, he didn't. These were rumors that were started by people, but
he could get laid by anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. But
baby, you went punky.
That doesn't necessarily mean that people like that want to, though. You know what I mean? Perhaps he's overwhelmed. Maybe he doesn't like social situations at all. Maybe he's not a guy that wants to sleep with hundreds and hundreds of women, right?
He looks like an astrophysicist. Oh, I don't even know what that is, but it sounds hot.
I've seen quite a few. I personally have not seen a lot of astrophysicists, but it would be fun to try to blend into a room full. See me pulling that one off?
I don't even know what that means, an astrophysicist.
It's a person that knows way more math than the both of us.
Reese, please be kind to Tommy tonight. Oh, here we go.
He feels like Shiza. She was trying to work in the...
no, she wasn't.
Yeah, that's the German
Gilbo
joke.
or Geoplanet Jane?
She's working in the Shiza joke.
I love Tommy, but he has to be acting right too, Gilbo. You don't get a pass just because you don't feel good. I was sick for weeks.
And if I remember correctly, and I do, I filled a list and brought it to you so that you would feel better. Did I not?
I made you chicken soup.
You did. And you know something? It was phenomenal. I said that earlier. Quibble has been...
I got him crackers, vitamin C, zinc, electrolytes, chicken soup.
A regular Florence Nightingale. She had me hydrated, and I was eating, and yeah, she was...
I rubbed your bald head. I sang to you.
Just sounded...
I read you Alice in Wonderland.
I don't remember all
I
that.
patted you on the butt cheek.
Was I asleep when this happened?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And you're so cute.
See, the boys?
You little Crim. Cute ass little Crim. You squeezy Crim.
But I really
okay,
wasn't,
she was making it she's
Shiza.
Okay.
This is they make this joke quite a bit on South Park too.
I don't watch South Park.
Ma'am,
can I weigh in on
Tommy's
Tommy's
if you were in
look?
a German Shiza video, you tell me, right? That's what Carman says to his mom.
A thin Freud.
A thin Freud. There
I
you go.
could see that. I could see that.
There you go.
Hi, Jilly Jill.
And you know what's funny? On this channel, we probably talk about the the almost as much as
What does that mean?
our subject matter tends to go in the same kind of directions as Mr. Freud, Dr. Freud. He talked about dicks a lot.
He did?
Yeah, just about everything basically came back to that. Or weird stuff with your mom. He was I'm not a huge fan of his
yarn
work.
prepper, I don't know yet.
I am
Yeah, he kind of does look like a college psychology professor.
Did you sing Soft Kitty? Simply Sarah wants to know. Did you
What is
sing?
that?
I don't know. I thought maybe you did.
Did you know that you're kind of little, but you're also a little bit heavy?
Speaking of which.
Yeah, that one's a real potato.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about. But you went right to the cat.
What were you talking about then? Crim?
I can't make up a lie quick enough right now because I don't feel well. But if you give me like 5 minutes, I will tell you.
In my defense, I'm not going to finish the sentence.
In my defense, I don't have anything smart to say in the second half of the sentence. I dropped that one on Quibs the other day and actually got a laugh out of her.
Oh, look, it is GeoPlanet Jane.
Yeah,
Hello,
she is.
GeoPlanet Jane.
But
you need a cigar.
Oh, Big Bang Theory. I don't know Soft Kitty from the Big Bang Theory.
Rain virus, it's not a bad idea.
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Yes. Well put.
Oh, you're awfully little. Gretchen, do you see this?
Yes. I think, look, and what she wants to do is judge the kitty, who's doing nothing but just being.
You know what? She was born next to little Christ.
Yes, I heard that. Do you know
she
that
can judge.
the only animal that comes down and visits me, right? The only animal that
I'm
comes
sorry
down
Reese
and visits
is
me.
neglecting you, Tommy.
She's actually been all right to me today. But
What?
that's the other animal that comes down and visits me.
Did you know
Squibble.
this? Check on Spanky. Lady told him that his tooth infection could turn into sepsis. He looked a little nervous and ended his live.
Okay, Tina Serlin, thank you. I will reach out to him.
We need to get that going. We need to fix his tooth.
Yep, you're right. Yeah. It's not a subject matter that I would like to discuss on this.
That's okay, but let's check on him after.
Absolutely. And I spoke with him earlier, right before he went
you
live,
did.
so-
That's why. Yeah, we did. He just got off the phone with him.
And
Actually.
he told me there was a chance that might happen. He was not feeling up to snuff.
Oh, okay. So you already knew.
Yeah, I did.
An astrophysicist studies the stars. That's what you are, Reese. A star.
Oh, Tampa
Oh
B.
no, that's cute.
How kind is
Put
that?
that on some kind of an invitation.
Smelly cat. That one I remember from Friends.
Oh, love you, Armine.
Armin, have a great night.
Love you, girl. Yeah, one's for Spanx. That's sweet.
Yeah, I appreciate that. He's really a good kid. Good. Yeah, he's not a kid. My God,
Yeah, he is.
He's
a little baby angel.
Well, he
Everybody
is.
knows.
He is absolutely.
He's a cherub.
A cherub.
Sitting on a cloud.
Wow.
In a little gold diaper.
I really hope he's listening. He would just.
God, he's cute with a button nose.
I think you had me right up to the
candy
gold diaper.
ribbons. He's so cute. I love Spanx.
I do too. Hello, Amy. Jody T.
Baby.
All right, that's gotta stop.
Why? That's how I talk to her.
I know, but it sounds a lot like the baby voice we were mocking the
I
other
don't
day.
care. That's how we talk to her. She was born next to Christ.
Yeah,
Damn it.
she's gonna send her back.
Hello,
Ellie,
Hello, Punky.
check your instant messages.
You're awfully rude.
Right? Can you highlight Ellie's?
I'm
getting better.
Better how? Your
At the
attitude or
rude
you're
thing.
feeling better?
At the rude thing. Well, I'm not, but I could if you helped me. I wasn't even trying to line that up. I honest to God, was not trying to line that up. That one just came to me at the last second. Sorry, it was a great reference. Well, I'm not. I'm getting better at this sales thing. That was great. I'm sorry. Did anybody else get that reference?
Check your instant messages. Who? There's 2 of us here.
Well, there's 3 of us counting your manger friend.
Yeah, Lisa, she was born next to Christ, damn it.
It's got to be you.
I wish you could watch my favorite show, The Righteous Gemstones, with Dan Goodman.
Okay.
Isn't that his name?
No.
John Goodman.
There you go. That's
And
Dan.
yeah, whatever. I was thinking Dan Connor from
Yes.
John Goodman, and then who's Jesse Gemstone, everybody?
Oh, of course. Jesse Gemstone. Right on the tip of my tongue. Hold on.
You know who I'm talking about?
Absolutely
Danny.
not.
Danny McBride.
Okay.
Do you know who Danny?
Yes, I know who
Oh
Danny
my
McBride
God,
is.
he's so funny.
He is
They're
funny.
all pastors, and like a Joel Osteen church.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
it's so funny, and they're so like out in the open. They're like all about prayer and being Christians,
Uh-huh.
but they're super millionaires from the church. And like, there's a part where it made me think of that, where Danny McBride's married with like 3 kids. His kids' names are like Job,
Right. All right from the book.
Pontius. Pontius is one of them.
Shut up.
Abraham
One
Pontius.
of his kids is named
Yeah.
Pontius.
Yeah. And it's just really funny.
Oh my
And
God.
he's like saying a prayer at home, and somebody rings the doorbell, and he's like, nobody opens the door. And he's like, can somebody get that? He's like, I'm praying, God damn it. It's just hilarious.
I
It's
wish
a
I could-
really,
I
you
wish I could
probably
see
could.
that.
We could try.
I don't know.
Yeah. The Righteous Gemstones is one of the best shows ever. I could watch it on a loop.
It sounds fantastic. On
Thank
the bright
you,
side,
Anita.
on the bright side, you would not believe the list of films that Quibble has not seen. It's terrifying. I mean, some of the greats. She hasn't seen something
I'll
about
give you
Mary.
my password to what, Lisa? What is that?
To view. That's what we all do. There's only one person that ever bought that ever bought a streaming service anywhere in the U.S. and we've been passing around their password for the better part of 9 years.
I use Barb Sylvie's. For Hulu.
Everybody's using the same. I swear to God.
I use SPTV Tattoo Warriors password for Hulu.
I am using one that I know
Hey,
for
Audrey.
a fact 15 people are using. I could rattle off 15 people
Oh,
in
for
different
HBO?
states.
That's a good idea, Lisa.
In-
Nice.
I know people using it in different states. I just don't know how the hell we
Can you listen to the Gemstones?
I absolutely could listen to it.
We've got to make that happen, Shelley.
Yeah, no, I could absolutely listen
Tommy,
to it.
it's my favorite thing in this world. Nothing's made me laugh harder. I laughed harder than Tommy Boy. It is so. John Goodman, you love John Goodman.
I don't have anything against John Good. I just think that that's a really bold statement.
Okay, well, that's enough.
I mean, it's a bold,
That's
bold
fine.
statement.
I did grow up in a cult.
That's true. She did. She did. But she's making up for lost time. I mean it. I think you've been nothing shy of amazing in the year that you've gotten out.
Well, there he is.
The amount of
No.
growth.
Oh,
You'll
get over here, Crim.
You're going to get really sick if you get in there.
I was sick. I don't get this
Oh,
because
so
I was
you
already
did this to me.
No, because I was on antibiotics when you got here, Crim.
So how did that happen? It's not like I get out much. Hey, how are you?
That's how.
You're a little stronger.
Scare you?
Yeah, no, it was bold. I'll give you that. It was.
I'll tell you what's bold is your vulva in the back of your throat.
You got to be. It's not. I don't have a vulva in the back of my throat. I have a uvula.
Oh, it's the same thing.
No, it's. I assure you, it's not.
In the medical dictionaries, it's the same thing.
One hangs between your tonsils. The other is.
But they look the same.
Not to me, they don't. Not to me, they don't. In fact, mine looks more like a dude's equipment than
Wanker.
yeah.
It does look like a wanker.
It's true.
It's large and in charge.
Yeah. I have a rather large.
The throat vulva. See, Ashley said.
Well, thank you, Ashley. Don't encourage her.
It's
please.
the same thing.
It's not
It's
the
the
same
same
thing.
pronunciation.
Did you just say pronunciation?
Why?
Because that's the perfect pronunciation of the word pronunciation. And I was just checking to make sure that that's where you went with that.
Why do I feel like you're making fun of me again?
I would never make fun of you.
I don't like sick, Tommy. Sick crims are not for me.
I know. We're worthless.
Crim,
You look.
I'm going to put you back in your cage.
Don't do that. I just got out. I've honestly been in there all day.
Yeah, he's been there all day. I fed him, though. I fed it.
Yes.
Ellie J, Reese, the I am was for you, and you can share it if it will make you laugh. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite me.
Well,
Ellie J, thanks to the super chat, and I've never used whips and chains, but
you're willing to learn. What are you doing with the? Why are you growling at me? I'm not even doing anything wrong.
Hey, Goddess Divine. Sick Crims are high maintenance as shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're worse than
On the bright
Gertie.
side, I was the
Did I not
caregiver.
say it right? Pronunciation?
Yeah, pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Yes. Not pro.
Are you being
Pronunciation.
serious right now? Some people say envelope, some people say envelope. That's
True.
not wrong.
Nope. Absolutely right.
Right. So
Yeah.
pronunciation is how I say it.
Okay.
I'm from the Midwest.
Okay.
It's a thing.
Okay. I'm not arguing with you, Quibs. I'm not.
You're
arguing
telling
with
me
you at all.
everybody says pronunciation? Pronunciation?
No, pro is just pronunciation.
Like I say presentation.
Yeah.
Some people say presentation.
True. But
Some-
those are kind of the two that you just used as examples are words that tons of people come down on both sides of. You're the first person in 54 years I've heard say pronunciation.
lie.
However, that doesn't mean you can't do it.
John Van Geese, you're not making things better tonight either.
Marina is literally laughing out loud, and that's a good thing, right? There's nothing wrong with laughing out loud. By the way, you look beautiful. Did I tell you I like this? Dig the hair thing. It's honestly one of my favorite. What are you looking at?
I just couldn't be more upset than I am right now. I've
Yes,
never been
yes.
this upset before.
Yes, you
I
can.
feel very upset.
I've seen you more upset.
Pronunciation, you're telling me
I'm
that
telling you it's fine.
it's not like I use the word
I said
fucking irregardless. I'm not doing that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, me too.
I appreciate that.
I don't say that.
And I appreciate it.
I ain't dumb.
No, you're not.
I come from the school of Elrons.
School of what? What did you just call it? The school of what?
Elrons. Instead of Hard Knocks.
Yes. No, I love that. I think that's and you can say whatever you want, kid. I'm not at all upset with the pronunciation. I was enjoying it. And the school of Elrons is
Hi, Ditto
awesome.
Deb.
Hello, Ditto Deb. No, don't do that, Busey.
I can't believe it's literally like saying envelope.
And
Neither. Do you say neither or neither? You say aunt, by the way. You talk about your aunt.
No,
I
I
say
only say that for one, and I say that because her name is Anne, and if you say Aunt Anne, it starts sounding stupid. So I say Aunt Anne. Everybody else I refer.
I've never
to as
corrected
Aunt.
your ass. Your Crim asked about it. I say aunt.
Yeah, I do too, except for that one because her name is Anne.
Some people say emergency. I say emergency. Some people say eggs. I say eggs.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some
Works
people
for me.
say
Tomato. Some say tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. Right.
my ex-husband and
You say
in-laws always
tomato.
said cure, and I say cure.
I prefer cure.
Cure.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would always say cure,
Yes.
like keeper.
Well,
Cure.
that's very much regional. As you
All
go.
I'm trying to say, Crim.
You had to put the dog
is
down
you
so you
have
could
to-
choke me.
Yeah.
Did you see that? She put the dog down.
I'll do it in front of everybody. I'll do it again tomorrow.
Hey,
too.
settle down. What's the matter with you? Make
Here's
it
the
in.
deal.
All right. Here's the deal.
Everybody I know says pronunciation. I don't think it's
Excellent.
that big of a deal.
I don't either.
Then why'd you have to bring it up?
I told you I loved it. You're the one that brought it. I rolled with, hey, I love that. And then somebody put up the pronunciation and you looked at the pronunciation of it and thought pronunciation.
Some people say nuclear. Isn't it nuclear?
It's nuclear, yeah.
Yeah, nuclear.
But the people who say nuclear, yeah, you're right. It's
What about like people who say library? I don't say that.
oh, I've not heard that one, but I don't.
Well, you know what?
What?
Pronunciation
It's
is correct.
fine. I said that. We moved on and you actually doubled back. I liked it. I really did.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
like
saying
some
that.
people say wash.
Yes, that's also regional, right?
Oh, I love Lacey Silver. I say it the same way Reese does.
Of course you do. As I said.
You know why? Because Lacey and I go way the F back.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Was she raised in a cult?
No.
Then you didn't go way the F back.
Reese, please stop making that face. Okay.
My mom would say, yeah, wash.
You're
That
looking like a little crazy cat lady.
the depending on what part of the country you're from, there are very serious differences in
Witchy
accents.
Tristle. Settle. I like Riley's human. I've heard a lot of people say pronunciation, but I don't think it's all right.
You know something?
How do you say coupon? I say coupon.
You
I don't say
coupon?
coupon, but I say coupon.
Okay.
What do you say? Do it. Say it.
I don't say it. It never comes up. I don't use
Do it now.
Coupon.
You're lying.
Oh, I can't win. If I had said the other one, you would have said I was lying.
I don't care if you say coupon.
What was the other one? No, I say coupon.
Coupon.
Yeah.
I mean, I rarely use that word.
Yeah, I don't use it much either, but we're good on it. We're good on the coupon.
Look at GeoPlanet Jane. She's pronouncing every word. Coupon.
Coupon. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi,
Sean.
VTV. Just in time. Bail us out here.
Hi, VTV.
Yeah, we could use the laugh.
Coupon.
Coupon. Well done. In case you're just getting here, we've covered people who
say
drop
roof.
deuces on
I
one
say
another.
roof.
So do I.
No,
Roof.
do you?
Yeah, absolutely. How would you say?
Some people say roof.
Oh no, I don't say.
It's same with route. Route. I say route.
You say route?
Mhm.
I don't. I say route.
Route.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. I grew up on the where I grew up. There was the main road was a route. It wasn't a street.
Coupon. I say coupon.
It drives me nuts when people say coupon. Okay. See that?
Oh yeah, that drives me nuts too. Wait, I say picture.
Yeah, instead of picture or pick. Yeah, you know what? But there's a song about that. There's an old.
Purple Groovy, you win for the night. How do you horror or horror? I say horror.
Oh my God.
Hi,
Horror.
Kathy G.
Horror. The horror of it. Right?
SMSB. No, it's root.
Okay. Got that. Root.
Do you say pop or soda? I say pop.
Oh no. I do not say pop.
I think because people on the East Coast say soda, don't they?
We usually growing up, honestly, everybody just said Coke. It didn't matter what you were getting. The reference was always the people were going to get a Coke.
You know that recent on a Cleveland steamer or a hot Carl? I don't know what that means.
All right, you ready?
What about
I already told
water?
you. I already told you the Cleveland steamer, right? That's where you drop a deuce on your partner's chest for the purpose of degrading
going back
that
to
person.
that?
No, well, it's with the hot Carl. You really need to hear this one.
Is it a rotary or a roundabout?
I call it a roundabout, but you could.
Yeah,
call it
people who say pitcher instead of picture.
Oh yes, there you go.
Ugh.
Yeah, pitcher. I have a real struggle with. I have a struggle with that. Okay, so
Supposedly, hell no! I'm not that
frustrated.
bad.
Yeah, that's frustrated is another one. That's
Supposedly, no.
all right. We're gonna let you
Go on.
No,
about
we're
the
gonna-
poop on the
Nah.
chest.
Well, no, that one we covered. I'm not going to cover the other one, the hot Carl. But just know that if somebody brings it up, you should go like that. That's your go-to.
It
noise.
sounds like a tasty drink.
Yeah, don't do that, please. Don't do that.
Sounds like a hot chocolate.
You take Saran wrap.
I don't want to know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, espresso drives me insane. You know what else that makes me think of etc. No, it's et cetera. Et cetera.
Etc.
I say et cetera.
Okay, good.
But when people say etc.,
I don't like that either.
I don't like it. An espresso, no.
Yeah, espresso doesn't work.
Pecan or pecan? What do you say? Do it.
Pecan.
You say pecan?
I do.
I don't know what I say because I don't like them.
I don't know what I said. There was a moment of genuine confusion. I was looking at your face. You're like,
when do I use that word? I thought I don't like pecan pie, so I do say pecan.
there you go. So I said,
But I feel like we're saying it wrong. I
It
think
might be.
pecan.
Oh, I got one for you.
Pecan is more sophisticated.
How about those red flowers or that people give out at Christmas?
Oh, what are those called?
They're either called poinsettias.
Poinsettia.
Or they're called poinsettia.
Poinsettia is what I call it.
I happen to say poinsettia, but there are a lot of people on earth who say poinsettia.
It's a poinsettia.
Oh, well,
Why is everybody saying water? How do you mispronounce
water? When people from we say water, like water, but if you talk to anybody that is not from the United States, you get the very heavy water. If it's Europe or if it's Australia, they all say water.
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 Yeah. But we're not from there.
No, we're not.
Cart or buggy? Cart.
I don't know.
I don't like that either. Anyways.
Anyways, like.
And the other thing I say, and I may be doing it wrong grammatically, but I hate when people type like what I'm saying. Toward.
Okay,
I say toward, not towards. I always say toward,
that's fine.
but I don't like it when people say towards.
Okay. Well, then I think you should stick with toward. I was on my way toward, right?
Yeah, instead of towards.
Okay.
I think either one's probably okay. Valentine's. No.
Oh, no, this comes up a bunch. You know what else does? And this is a convict thing that's horrendous, but inside prison, the word Vietnamese is Vietnamese. Nobody says it right.
Vietnamese.
Yeah, they say it with an M and it drives me insane, but you don't correct people inside. Another one that they do, you want to hear the worst? They use the word scary to mean that someone is afraid of something.
Worder.
Like the guy is, yeah, worder. Yeah, I don't know if I've some of the really odd. There are some.
I love Barbara so much.
You know what?
Clitoris or clitoris?
By a rose by any other name.
I think I say clitoris.
Yeah.
What do you say when you're down there?
I don't talk when I'm down there.
Do you not?
Sometimes.
I'm a chatter myself.
But that's not usually what comes up.
Phillies say
pillow. What? Philly says what?
Worder.
Worder, yeah.
Oh, sherbert. I do. I put the R on sherbert.
Yeah, some people do not.
What do they say?
Sherbet.
Sherbet.
Yeah. Sherbet. Like there's no R. Sherbet.
Huh.
Regional. Yeah, a lot of it is regional, to be sure.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't like that.
I get that. I can completely see why.
I also hate irregardless.
I don't like that.
That makes me
either.
insane.
I don't. And whenever someone says it, I usually go.
Look at that.
Regardless
Geoplanet
of
Jane.
ear.
Towards is not a word.
Oh, I told you. I say toward.
I'm so glad because it makes me crazy. I don't like it when the people say towards.
See that? I've been telling you forever. You're way smarter than you think you are. I mean,
Drowned.
Yes, this is one that people mess up all the time.
You know, another one that people mess up is lie. You say, I'm going to go lie down. But a lot of people say, I'm going to go lay down.
Yes.
It's lie.
Well, or to, like, you don't, someone says, I lit a cigarette. That's not correct. You lighted a cigarette. Lit is actually not, it's grammatically
I don't
horrific.
know that I would have. Yeah, across, not across.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Lumen, same.
You want to hear something? This is no joke.
Sometimes makes me irrationally upset.
I want a $10 bet with somebody inside prison that there was not a T on the end of the word cross. Honest to God.
Are you serious? Yeah, it's not a cross.
I got another one that drives me insane. You ready? Converse.
Hey, Ty's channel.
People say conversate.
Conversate?
Swear to you. You hear it
Is that a
lot.
word?
No, it is not a word. Converse is a word. But a lot.
Clitori?
Thank you, Gilly Billy.
Conversate?
Yes. Believe it or not, that's done. And inside, it's horrific.
Oh my
Everybody
God,
says
that makes
it.
me think of something someone sometimes said, I'm disorientated.
Yeah, I've heard that too. It made me disorientated, and you're like, stop it.
Disorientated?
Yeah, if you're gonna murder the Queen's English, you should do time for it.
I don't say bullocks. I don't know what that means. Pierre is British. But is it bullocks? Bullocks?
Yeah. And it gets used over there. It's a great word. The way it
Heard
gets
a woman
used.
once refer to a gown as a gowned.
Wow. Did you say drop the D, woman?
Yeah, irregardless is not a word. I hate when people say it.
But you know how it appears in the dictionary? Because if you look it up in the dictionary, it is there. And it will say mispronunciation of the word regardless.
Irregardless is straight from hell. It is.
I agree with you. And it's one of the things that
Oh, I did say that in my life. And people were like, whoa, Tommy's rubbing off. I said, feel me?
you feel me? That I try that, though there are things that I occasionally bring up that I wish I could lose, and that happens to be one of them.
Drawer or drawers? Drawer?
Oh yeah, draw versus drawer.
Oh, draw?
Yeah, people say draw. The top draw.
How about everyone calling everyone bro or bruh?
Bruh. I
Bruh.
hate that. I can't stand the bra thing. That started with skiers and it was really big in the 80s, and I hated it.
Probably I will definitely be a ghost, John Van Geese.
She's not going anywhere. I promise.
But if I do, you have
I'm
me
keeping
stuffed.
you here.
Aww. I like when you get really weird and possessive of me.
Well, how about that?
That can't be healthy.
It wouldn't be a show without you.
Clitosaurus Rex. That's cute, Heather.
I knew her. I couldn't pass that up. Come on, that was funny.
No one's
Come
laughing.
on, that was
Nobody's
funny.
laughing.
Oh, people are going to laugh. How do you say schedule? Sorry.
Yeah, you say schedule.
Sorry. Listen, you have to understand something.
Vagina?
I spent a grip of my life with Canadians, right? A ton of time with Canadians. And real table, yeah, we know. And they say, like, how have you been instead of how have you been? They just pronounce things a little differently up north in Canada.
I don't love the word cringe, but I use it sometime.
Does it make you cringe?
Inline or online? I hate when people say online.
Like
when they're
I'm
in a
online?
line. No, like they're like if you call and you tell me you're in line at the grocery store, they'll go, I'm online. I'm online. In line.
That's what I would say. Of course you're online. I'm talking to you, right?
Hey, puppy paws.
You're on the line?
Lurker here. Idea or ideal?
Oh my God.
That's
idea.
two totally different things.
Yes, it's not. There are people who say, I have a great ideal. You actually hear that one a lot, believe it or not.
Oh, I hate this one too, Lumen. When they say, I seen you yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
You saw me yesterday.
You know what? The tense thing, look, I don't beat on people about tenses.
Sorry, Hockey Town John.
What do you think?
I'm a grammar Nazi and you guys are triggering the shit out of me.
I'm really, really sorry.
Sorry.
How about this one? Because it seems really petty. But like if I say
addicting instead of addictive.
Yeah.
You could use addicting though, couldn't you?
Yeah, you can use either one, but addictive is proper.
Subconscious versus unconscious, two totally different things.
Subconscious, unconscious. Well, the unconscious mind and the subconscious mind are pretty damn similar.
Sloppy Joes or barbecue. That's two totally different things.
I don't know. I'll tell you something though. I would rather be beat about the head and shoulders with a baseball bat than eat sloppy joes for any reason.
I've never had one.
I will not eat a sloppy
I
joe.
always thought they looked so gross.
It's something that I will not eat ever again. I don't care. It's one of those. There are a couple of things that I'm never going to eat again.
Ambulance versus ambulance.
Yeah. You know what? No, this is real too. Ambulance. I'll tell you another one that that's starting to really catch on, and it drives me crazy, is people who do not make words plural. And it started out with a couple of entertainers that started it, and now everybody copies it. And you'll hear people say, "Yeah, I went over to Karen's house instead of Karen's house."
Oh,
absolutely
God.
drives me insane.
Creek or crick? I think that's a Southern thing. I say creek.
You know what? I don't know that it's Southern because it's regional. Where I grew up was in the Northeast, and a lot of people say crick, but I did not. My
Do you
family,
say creek?
Yeah, my family would say it's not a crick.
That's a Southern thing. Fixing to.
That is absolutely a Southern thing.
Yeah, and I'm not going to judge that. People say it. It's not wrong. I just don't say it.
I started saying it within about 4 months of living in Texas. And everybody says it. You just get used to it.
Boob or boobs?
I prefer both. That's me.
Yeah.
2 is usually better than 1.
What do you think of It Is What It Is? I think it's overused, but I have used it myself. It doesn't kill me. A lot of people get triggered by that. It doesn't bother me that much.
I know a lot of people that hate that. I think it's one of the all-time greats.
I've never heard someone call a chimney a chimley.
Neither have I. I have not.
Oh, I hate that. Why do people get this wrong all the time? Loose versus lose. People spell the word loose all the time instead of lose. And I'm like, how do you?
Yeah, that's it. That is a mistake that gets made often. When somebody, how about this? When somebody says, my friend Reese, right? If I'm describing something that you do and I say, my friend Reese, that drives me insane. My friend Reese, who, right? You're never a that, you're always a who. And that's
okay. Oh, that drives me nuts too. I could care less.
I couldn't.
Yeah. You could care less then. I couldn't care less. That drives me nuts too. I do have to say one that I'm embarrassed about that I never got right, and I don't know it.
What is it?
I never know if I'm supposed to say, and I'm really weird about grammar, but I get embarrassed about this. If I'm going to say something about Huxley, I would say Huxley and I went to the store.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'm supposed to say me and Huxley.
You know the easiest way to do that? And it doesn't always work, but this is like 95% of the time you can get away with this as a rule. Huxley went to the store. Me went to the store. Doesn't sound right, right? Huxley went to the store. I went to the store. Then it would be Huxley and I.
So I'm saying it right?
Well, depending on, because it's different in every circumstance, right? In that circumstance, you would say Huxley and I.
I just don't ever say me. I don't say me and Huxley or Huxley and me. I
But-
say I. I always use I
But
because it sounds more.
But you
clean.
can use, but there are times when me is correct, because there are times where it wouldn't. So me and Huxley went swimming, right? Huxley went swimming, or no, that's not that.
Why couldn't I say Huxley and
No,
I
you
went
could,
swimming?
you could. I'm trying to think of an example, and that's not one. But I
just
promise
don't know.
you,
It
there's a
doesn't sound
crap.
good.
No, I'm just trying to think of an example. I can't do it.
VTV, caramel instead of
Oh, caramel instead of caramel.
caramel. I don't say
caramel.
people say caramel. I say caramel.
I don't know how I say it.
Caramel.
I really don't. Caramel.
I've always said caramel. I know people say caramel.
Do you think
but
it's possible I might say that both ways?
My wife says egg. Oh no!
Oh, as opposed to an egg.
An egg. That's another thing I can't stand is when people put a instead of something they're not supposed to. Egg.
I have a friend that used to intentionally do it the other way. He'd go, when you're in the kitchen, get me in beer. Just did it all the
No.
time. Used to drive me insane. I'd be like, stop that.
Saying literally when they don't mean it. Yeah.
I literally use that
I hate
word
when
500
literally is
times a day.
overused.
I literally misuse this word 5,000 times a day. Have you ever seen that commercial?
No.
It's-
Sauce or gravy? Well, it depends. Gravy goes on mashed potatoes. Sauce.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? When you get around hardcore Italians, they don't talk about tomato sauce. They call that gravy. Swear to you.
Ew.
Yeah, you
that's
get around
gross.
hardcore Italians, every single one of them I ever met, the gangsters, all of them always called it gravy. Tomato gravy.
Don't Canadians use that a lot? Gravy?
Um,
or do they eat it a lot or something?
I don't know.
They eat it with fries.
You know what they do a lot though? Craft dinner. That is a
I
nationwide
don't know
thing.
what that means.
Craft dinner night. And I think it's Wednesday, or it used to be Wednesday. Everybody in the entire country basically busts out with mac and cheese. But they like soup the thing up. They don't call it mac and cheese. They call it craft dinner.
I like Kraft mac and cheese.
Absolutely love it. But it's an institution up there, and you would not believe how many different ways people cook it.
I
And
should make some this week.
yeah, I'd love that. And I've eaten it about 500,000 ways because I hung out with a bunch.
I always put
of
extra
Canadians.
butter and milk in.
Good.
It's creamy as
Good.
shit. I hate people who pronounce Des Moines or Illinois.
Des Moines
Well, they just add the S on Des
Right.
Moines.
or Illinois.
Illinois. Yeah, your. Yeah, that's always weird for me too. Not weird for me. I totally get it. What I'm
Right.
saying is I always use that properly, but it weirds me out when people don't.
I think that when we went to like,
Cogniting.
yeah, cogniting's good. When we went to
Sorry.
the whole like, what do you call it? What that thing that Elon Musk bought?
Specifically instead of specifically.
The thing, Twitter.
Oh.
When we started with tweets and all that, people stopped giving a crap about your versus you are, like the proper. Everybody just shortened it, and now, in fact, I saw a meme that said that, what has Twitter done for us? Well, it's eliminated anybody giving a crap how you say how you
That's
spell
a
your.
shame.
It is a shame.
Me and X is incorrect. It is I went with or Hux and I. Thank you, Sarah Browett. This one makes
Me
me
and X,
crazy
thank
too.
you.
I like to use whom.
There are times that that's correct, and there are times it doesn't. I don't remember. I mean, honestly, I don't think I know the correct.
Okay, she walked up to Huxley and me because she walked up to I. Doesn't sound right.
Thank you. That's a perfect.
That's
example.
good. Yeah.
That's a perfect example. And you see how you use the I versus me. If you put in a sentence, it's going to sound stupid every time.
VTV. It's okay, Reese. I can forgive this one thing. I love you, VTV.
Which one was it?
Probably
The,
caramel.
caramel. It could be.
If you say caramel, you need to put a pinky in the air.
You got to do this number. You know what? When I found out that crap that they sell, that everybody's uses kratom. Have you seen that?
I said salmon until their 20s.
Really? Instead of salmon. I'll be damned. How about I heard the president of the United States call something the Peace Corps instead of the Peace Corps.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I won't bother telling you which president, but I mean, people say some really unusual things, but that one was really, really that was really odd. And I've heard senators say irregardless on the floor of the Senate.
Irregardless,
Swear to you.
that word drives me crazy.
Swear to you.
If you are doing something, it's Huxley and I. If something is being done to you, it's Huxley and me. I love that, Cheryl. That makes it easy for me to recall and grasp.
Whenever my father would correct me, like he would go, I would say Johnny and me or whatever, and he'd go, Johnny and I. And I'd go, what the hell are you talking about? You weren't even there. Like that was my standard. I did it to him all the time.
You're going the wrong way. How does he know where we're going?
Yeah, right? How does he know?
Thank you.
It's so funny watching Steve Martin. Like
He's crazy.
Like he thinks about it for a sec. Yeah. How would they know where we're going?
How does he know where we're going?
That's just stupid.
He's drunk.
Alrighty.
Oh my God.
Affect versus affect.
That's a tough one for me because we use the word effect all the time in Scientology. It's a huge thing in Scientology, going the effect of something. So affect,
right? Never
really used it once. EFFECT was hugely used in Scientology because you go the effect of things.
Right. Well, an affectation.
Affect means like influence, right?
Put on, like an affectation is when you put on a persona kind of a thing. You're acting a way that you really aren't is usually how I've seen that used. Mispronouncing, we'll go ahead, back up for a second. They said something about Illinois. What was that? Was rampant when I lived in California. Got to the point where I stopped correcting them. You know what's funny? I lived in Vermont, and every single person in Texas says Vermont, like the way they say it. And I'm not joking. About 150 times people said to me, "What part of Texas is that in? Or is that north of Dallas?" I would say no, that's a state in the Northeast. And tons of times.
Cumin or cumin? I say cumin.
Cumin.
For people who say intensive purposes instead of for all intents and purposes, people say intensive purposes.
Oh my God. People say that?
People say it all the time, for all intensive purposes.
The next time someone does that, you got to give me one of these.
I've heard people say it a million times. For all intensive purposes.
I wonder if I just don't hear it. And they're doing it all the time.
Yeah.
For all
intensive purposes. Amy.
Wow. It's intensively stupid.
I don't get mad at people mispronouncing, misusing words because maybe they didn't have access to. Yeah. No, I don't get upset about it either, Amy. I never correct people. I think it's a dick move to correct people. Amy, thank you for your. Why are you looking at me like that?
I didn't look at you like anything. What the hell are you talking about?
Because also Amy's right. You don't know where they came from.
No.
Like, I do some dumb shit, guys, because I don't know. And
there are exceptions to that, though, and I'll give you an example. Right? I lived in Nevada. Right, for a long time. It's not Nevada, and people in that state get pissed off about it. And I promise you, if you say it wrong in that state, people are going to correct you. It's just one of those things that everybody corrects people on in that state.
What's wrong with Barb? I can't take this anymore. What's wrong, Barb? Because someone said I've got to go.
One is a verb, one is a noun. I don't know.
Barbara, what upset her?
I don't know. Yeah.
Martha, thanks for the laughs, friend in final hospice.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know what that's like, girl, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, you do.
Turmeric, not turmeric. I say turmeric.
I don't know how I say that. I think I say turmeric. Turmeric. I don't know. Again, I think it's one of those I probably haven't said a lot. Some of these
turmeric, yeah.
Some of these probably don't come up in conversation very often with me.
Oh, nip it in the butt. I've heard people say that.
I've actually heard that too. You're gonna nip it in the what? Right? That's just rule the day. Have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard the phrase "you will rue the day," as in you will regret?
I don't know what rue means.
It's a phrase that means you will regret what you did. You will rue the day. And I have heard numerous times people say, "You will rule the day," and you look at them and go,
"I've never heard that."
Okay, here's one.
Open sesame. It's actually open sesame.
That is absolutely the truth.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how that started. Open sesame. That is absolutely a fact.
I thought it was open sesame.
It's become that over time, but it's not supposed to be.
Holy crap, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Reese, you are so much smarter than you think. I didn't grow up in a cult and you're teaching me so much. I'm not only laughing, but I'm learning. Brittany, I love you, girl. You're such a kind person. Thank you.
Did
I
say
didn't
hello
know it
to
was open
Incarnasoul?
sesame.
And you know what? I'm trying to remember where that first time that was used. I almost feel if anybody can help me, is it the
Jane, Geoplanet Jane said it is open sesame.
What about the Cyclops from Homer's Iliad? Didn't he? Wasn't there an open sesame in that? I may be. Sorry, my leg itches something fierce.
What? Sink or zinc? I say zinc because it starts with a Z. Do you know bubbler? No.
Bubbler? No. What is a bubbler? Oh, you know what? Do you mean like a water
I'm
fountain?
going to say it one more time. I'm not going to stop. It really is. Hold on.
Bubbler in the East Coast is something that they call water fountains.
Okay, so now I'm confused. Wrong. It really is open sesame. Google it. It comes from Alibaba and
the 40 Thieves. That's what it is. I knew it was originally from a story. I couldn't remember which one. It's Alibaba and the 40 Thieves.
So it is not open sesame.
No, it is absolutely open sesame is what it is. And over time.
And now here's John Van Geest. And it is open sesame.
It is, to be sure. And it's from Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Got any Beastie Boys fans?
I like them.
Well, there you go.
Sweeper or vacuum? Oh my God, my dad called it sweeper.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I've never heard that.
Oh my God. My parents both would be like, I'm going to run the sweeper.
Oh my goodness.
And then they also call a trash can a waste basket.
Oh, I've heard that.
Yeah. Waste basket. And I'm going to do a load of wash.
Wash?
Yeah.
How about rubbish versus
That's
garbage?
British.
There are people who still use it to describe trash, like taking out the rubbish.
Good night, Audrey.
Intergalactic Planetary.
I love that song.
Kim is blue.
Hot dish or casserole? Casserole.
I've never heard hot dish. With
the
exception of Quibs here.
You're a bit of a hot dish. I got a hot dish for you. Got your hot dish right here.
Your chuck.
Oh.
No.
Ooh, I kind of like that even more in that voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might need that again.
Pouting pooch.
Yeah, I say casserole.
Or I'm gonna Hoover it. I don't know that I've ever heard anybody say they were gonna Hoover it either.
You never heard sweeper?
No. And Hoover I've heard that used as a way to describe like a drug reference, like guys that were super into snort and blow used to call
covered dish.
Covered dish.
I never really used that either. Tell me, do the Beetlejuice. Yeah, it was hot. Couch or sofa? Couch.
I say couch. I don't say sofa. I got a couple of couches.
We're coming for your hot dish, Chuck.
We're coming for your hot dish, Chuck.
Oh, shit.
That's right.
That was good.
A little too deep.
I like it a lot.
Settle down, Quibs.
Kim is Blue always comes up with good ones.
We're coming for your hot dish, Chuck.
I might need you to record that, like an ASMR type thing.
Yeah. The 107.5.
Ooh,
Rock
good
FM.
for you. She made cauliflower wings today. I wish
Nice.
I could have been there.
Crank it up. And
Cupboard or
rip off the
cabinet?
knob.
I say both, but I probably say cabinet more.
I don't think I say cupboard.
Reese, that noodle soup sure worked great on Tommy.
Mm-hmm. It did. To be sure.
Oh, Frigidaire. I remember, oh my God, Annelle. What is her name in Steel Magnolias? Daryl Hannah.
Oh.
She's the guy she's going to marry. She's like, Sammy, whatever. She's like, what is this? What is this in my Frigidaire? And he goes, bear.
Frigid air.
What is this in my Frigidaire? Bear. Such a man. I just came from your previous video, Reese. Lori says, don't feel bad that you were targeted and love bombed. It's okay. Number one in the narcissist book. And then the breadcrumbs of kindness keep you hanging on a game. Wow, Lori, powerful. And that makes sense. Thank you for saying that.
Sadly, it does. In every cult and control group, it's Pretty standard operating procedure.
I agree. Boyfriend ASMR is a thing. VTV said the sweetest thing the other day. She said something like, I'm willing to hold out for a Tommy and I'll die alone if I don't get that.
Oh, wow. What a cool thing to say. That's such a kind thing to say.
You know how lucky we are
Yes.
to have you?
You know something?
You know I'm being serious?
Yeah. I drive you nuts in private.
I washed this and it smells really good.
Ask Quibs. I would drive you nuts in private.
Who?
She's a saint. You
don't drive me nuts at all.
But you're a little different. I think I tend to grate on the average person, but your personality lines up pretty well with my personality.
What do you mean? You don't grate on people. What are you talking about?
I absolutely do grate on people.
You lift people up.
I do it great lifting them up this way. One-on-one, I tend to struggle. I really do. I tend to drapes or curtains.
Curtains. I
We
disagree.
cover your daughter. Beef curtain. What?
Yeah, loose instead of lose. Julie, I don't know why people get that wrong. It's such a different word.
Electrolux. I remember those.
Canadians say Chesterfield for couch.
Yes, absolutely. Or Davenport
Weird.
for what's the Davenport? Isn't that a
Fridge or icebox? I say freezer.
Yeah. How about ottoman or hassock?
The fuck is a hassock?
Do you know what an ottoman is?
Of course.
Same thing.
Okay. Yes, BTV, we all need a Tommy.
Right?
Oh, the gas station or a filling station? I say gas station.
Yeah, I haven't said filling station. That's but
Tommy, did you ever see this phase of life for yourself? Aw.
no, absolutely not. I did not. As I've said, I've been pretty open and honest about it. This is just not at all where I thought I would be.
But aren't you glad you are?
Oh yeah, this is
Did you know you were cute?
yeah, learning as I go.
Did you know
Quibs.
you're a cute Crim?
I'm learning on the fly.
You're so cute,
Why,
though.
thank you.
Did you know that?
Well, you're awfully kind, and she's been very kind to me today, people. She really has.
Jamie's getting a journal this weekend.
I am proud of you, Jamie Palmer. It will change your life. I'm not joking. It will change your life.
My dad says
Diary or
strength
journal?
without the strength.
Strength.
Oh, that's weird. I say
Strength.
strength.
I've heard people say strength. I hate that. On the
We
strength.
hate head. Tommy and I hate that word.
It's just not a nice word.
It's a weird thing to call it.
Yeah, I don't like that word. I don't like that word. You know what I always referred to it as anyway? Doing the favor.
Really?
Yeah, doing me the favor.
That's weird. I've never heard you call it that.
And that's how it starts. Right?
Joe calls his recliner a couch. You know what Jeff calls it? Is easy chair.
How about a Barca-lounger? Do we have anybody that remembers the Barca-lounger? Because that's what they used to call those. They were called Barca-loungers.
Oh yeah, or a footrest, an ottoman. I could see that.
Yep.
People calling it a footrest.
Yeah, footrest, ottoman, hassock. They're all synonyms. See what I did there?
Living room or lounge? Living room.
Living room. Yep. What was the other one? There's
Theater or theater?
Yes. No, that's the thing. In the Northeast, that happens a lot.
I say theater.
I say theater as well.
Theater?
Theater is a thing, I promise you.
That's weird.
Texans say it a lot.
Theater?
Yep. I used to go to Jones Hall, and my friend would always say to me, "Oh, you going to the theater tonight?"
That's weird.
Yep.
I've always liked Ron White's term, a mouth hug. I've heard that.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That's sweet, but I don't like head.
I
I've
don't
never
either.
liked it.
Yeah,
It's a weird term.
Well, I've always liked the term itself. I'm not a fan of.
You've always what?
I said I'm a fan. I'm just not a fan of the word.
I just
term.
I like the voice.
Oh,
Dial it up.
I feel a little anxious.
Remote control or channel changer? Remote.
We
I
always
just call it
called it the
remote.
shark, believe it or not. I don't know why that is. I think my dad started it, but he'd get the shark. So that was what we always.
Anyone have a rumpus room? What the hell is that?
I remember the rumpus rooms. That was a thing in the Northeast. It was like a game room kind of a
Dinner or supper?
thing. Ooh,
Dinner.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't say supper. Old people say supper.
It's also regional. There.
TV or rec room? TV. I don't say TV room. I just say living room.
Yeah, I tend to use living room for everything.
My dad called it a family room, which is weird because he
Cassie
didn't have
Moser.
one and he hated it.
Cassie Mosier, theater.
Weird.
Told you.
I've sometimes said the word den, but not for a living room. Like I have a little nook room upstairs where I like to sit and drink coffee.
A nook, you say?
I call it a nook,
Okay.
but you could call it a den.
For making nookie.
Laboratory or laboratory?
Yes.
Laboratory.
Laboratory.
This is kind of like labradorite. We talked about this. Remember? I thought it was labradite. It's labradorite.
Yes. Actually, I thought you said labradorite.
Probably.
I think you got it right. I don't
That's
think you got it
probably fine.
wrong. I think you got it right. Someone else.
Look,
got it
I
wrong.
may have come from a cult, but I do get weird about words. Like, I don't want to say stuff wrong.
That's why I think this is a bigger trip for you, because you do have a bit of a hang up because people have told you in the past that you're not bright. And that's something that leaves a mark. But you are. You're incredibly bright.
Thank you, my love. Liar or lawyer? I say lawyer. That's another one. I, my whole life, said realtor,
Oh, really?
but there's no A. So I
Yeah.
corrected myself from now on. I say realtor.
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 I always called attorneys counselor.
I just say attorney, but I do say lawyer.
I always called them counselor. Hey, counselor. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
TV, telly, or tube? TV.
I like telly, but I've never said it. But I love every time I read it in a comment. Tickles me pink.
I've never said bonus room, but a lot of people use that.
I'm not
Do the dishes or washing up? Do the dishes.
doing the
I say
dishes.
run the dishwasher
Is that right? Run the dishwasher?
because I am running the dishwasher.
Okay. Knock it out.
If I was going to wash dishes by hand, I would say do the dishes.
Okay.
Good night, Ashley T. What are you doing back there? Oh, he's sleeping. Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Kitty corner or catty corner?
Yes, or catty wampus. Have you ever heard that thing? That's a
What does that mean? Kitty corner or catty corner?
when you take a desk like this and put it that way against the wall. That's catty corner. Like
I call it diagonal.
Oh, well, that works too. That's absolutely proper. But some people say catty corner. Some people say kitty corner
Never heard of it.
or catty wampus. I'm not even joking. That's real.
Huh. For the most part, your diction, isn't it dictation? What is diction? What does that mean?
She's saying your diction is correct. That's the pronunciation of words. Your diction.
Why is Huxley texting me? Oh,
Because he loves you and he wanted to tell you that. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
he
Yeah.
said good night.
Oh,
Love you.
that's very nice. He's really a good kid. Did a great job. Thank you, Goosebumps 801. You know something? The word thing, although everybody has their own little like pet peeves or whatever. There's an author out there that has basically blown off punctuation altogether. I'm trying to remember the cat's name. I'm sure some of you have read his stuff because he's a really accomplished author.
Thank you, Nanya.
But he doesn't believe in any of that crap. So like he doesn't use quotations. When somebody's speaking, you just have to figure it out. And I read every one of his books, and you get it after a while. You just sort of get used to it. Phoenix Rising.
I say flip flops.
I say slides.
I don't wear them, so
We always called them slides. Kicks, slides. I'm wearing a pair right now.
great room or living room. I say living room.
Living room. Do you know that inside you cannot get in the shower unless you're wearing those? If you don't have those on your
you
feet,
told me that,
if
yeah.
you don't have those on your feet, you get in the shower, they'll stab you. Sadly,
For not wearing shoes.
for not wearing shoes in the shower, it's considered a really big sin.
I have heard too many people. My whole in-laws would say milk. They also said pillow, not pillow.
Oh, I've heard that. one.
Hello.
Oh.
Why? There's no E in it. And there's no E in milk. It's
Milk
milk.
in the cow.
Milk.
Are you?
I've heard so many people say milk.
Yeah,
Milk?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Although I have been told I have like a weird Boston accent when I say mom and pop. I say it sounds like an A. I say
Yeah.
ma'am. And I say, I'll take a pop. I had a boyfriend once that would go, you want a what? A pap? Because I would go, I'll have a pap. And he would go, a
You-
pap.
Boy, you could pick them, Quibble.
And then I would go, hi, mom. And he would
go.
go, hi, mom.
Where do you find these people? Seriously, like douchebags are us.
His name was John Dillinger.
Really?
Yep. That's
Boy,
his
you
real
think
name.
he would have been a lot cooler with a name like Dillinger.
Well, he was hot. I'll tell you that.
Oh.
You know, he's the only guy I ever dated that wouldn't.
He wasn't that hot.
He was like, I don't do it. I was like, oh, really? This isn't going to
we're
last.
gay. What is no? That I thought that's how that worked.
It was weird. It was weird.
He's just not a fan of women. That's okay.
He had a big peen.
Well, good for him.
Oh, unquote. When you say something, you go quote,
unquote.
unquote.
Yeah, no, that's I don't.
What do people say? Because I'm afraid to do it. Are they saying end quote or unquote?
I don't have any idea. I don't think it's grammatically.
No, I think it is.
I always go with the and I quote. And I've never seen a reason to end the quote, but I guess maybe you're supposed to. I don't know. End of quote would probably be what I would say. I would read it and then say end of quote. To quote so and so, blah 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 blah. End of quote. That kind of thing.
I think, yeah, Alicia's right. I always thought people were saying unquote, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that's right. I think it's supposed to be end quote.
That would make a lot more sense. End quote would make a lot more sense.
Close quote. Open quote, close quote. Interesting.
I'm back. Diary of a Ghost. Good to see you. Glad that you were back.
I think you just stopped talking about it, and that is the end.
No.
Sarah.
Well, you know what?
It is unquote.
Well, at some point we're going to have to revisit that.
Really?
For real, yeah. I'm blown away by the people that you kicked it with. I mean, if somebody to sit and mock you and literally like I just don't know where you pick these people.
Really? Are you being serious?
I'm being serious as hell, man. It's just foul. It literally is saying something with the intent of hurting you. Right?
I dated a lot of people like that.
That doesn't make any sense to me. And if you wake up feeling that way, you wake up tomorrow morning and you think, you know what? I just want to really inflict some harm with my words to my significant other.
Babe,
maybe cut them loose and give them a break, right? Divorce him or her and let them free.
That's why everybody wants you. You're the best.
Everybody wants you. Why,
is that Billy Squire?
I think it is Billy Squire. Lollygagging.
Are you guys going to do another call-in show?
We are absolutely going to do another call-in
I also
show.
think Brianna, I say Ruth. I also think I want to do a reaction video.
Oh, absolutely. That's another one that we're really serious about. I would imagine the call-in show will be this week.
That would be great.
Yep.
Depending on how Spanx is feeling, but yeah.
Socrates? You going with Socrates?
Socrates? Instead of what?
Socrates?
Yeah. Yeah,
Socrates.
I say Ruth. Geoplanet Jane, you're a linguist? Yeah, I kind of gathered that.
A cunning linguist? I'm a master debater. Come on, that never gets old.
But I like to debate math. Are you a math debater?
I am a math debater.
I like it. I'm a bit of a math debater.
Good for you, man. Good for you, man.
Reese. Thank you, Nanya. Just subbed. She just came from my channel, she said.
Oh, none of your business.
What is a reaction video?
A reaction video is where you play a video that has already been filmed and then you react to it while the audience is seeing it. So you're actually taking
we all
a
kind
video
of have a chat about it.
and you're really creating, it's what allows us to play somebody else's stuff. If we're commenting on it, we're creating a new piece of art. We can't just play someone's other, stuff. But what we would like to do a reaction to is some of Quibble's early stuff. Right, some of the early videos. It
wouldn't be so funny to pronounce the P in pneumonia.
Pneumonia? I've heard people say it.
Nuh-uh.
I swear to you. Swear to you.
Pneumonia?
Pneumonia.
Pneumonia?
Yep.
I'm going to start saying it.
I think you should.
Pneumonia?
Pneumonia.
Be careful. That could turn into pneumonia. I can't even do it. Pneumonia.
I like the other one that makes me laugh is, the word phenomenon? Every time someone says it, I just want to go, nah, 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 nah.
I told you in Scientology, it's phenomena. I was wrong. Whoever said open sesame is totally correct. I've spent the last 20 minutes going down a Google hole. Interesting. Okay, John. I love you, John.
In
Scientology, you say phenomena, not phenomenon.
Well, they're two different things, right?
Look at John. I apologize for providing misinformation. John, you're all right, brother. Punimonia?
Punimonia? All right.
Yeah, pouting pooch. Oh my God, the J in jalapeno peppers. Jalapeno.
Jalapeno. The jalapeno tree. We had a bar in the city that I used to live in, and they called it the jalapeno tree. But I mean, they knew they were saying it wrong, but that was what everybody called it.
Wow.
Yeah, they had live music. It's a pretty good place.
Yeah, I do want to do the reaction video.
Okay, I think we should. I'm really looking forward to that. I really am. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be poignant. Am I not?
No,
Okay, good.
you're a lot less warm from when we started. When we started, you were kind of warm. You feel
Uh-huh.
very normal now.
Good.
You also just feel really smooth and
I feel-
scratchy at the same time, and I like it.
I'm feeling a lot more like I do now than I did before.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I couldn't be more happy to hear that. Yeah, phenomena
You got that, John?
is
Every
a thing.
time someone says it, I know that's horrible, but every time someone says it, I can't stop myself. Do, 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 do. Mana, mana. Do,
Diary of
do,
a
do.
Ghost, I understand that. Guacamole or guacamole? I say guacamole.
Guacamole.
Who says guacamole?
My when Spanky was a kid, he couldn't say rhinoceros. He would say renotner. And I
Hold
didn't
on for a
want to
minute.
fix it.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
How do you pronounce euro? I say euro.
Gyro? It is gyro.
And I don't even eat those.
People
but
say
I
gyro. I've heard people say gyro. Gyros.
I pronounce Penelope Penelope.
Just for fun? I think you should. Penelope. I like what you've done here.
Phantom for fathom.
I can't fathom.
Oh my God.
That's great.
Phenomenon is singular. Phenomena is plural. Okay, so Scientologists use phenomena all the time.
Yeah, that's what I was. Would you remember me? We had this conversation.
Yeah.
I said all they're doing is not. They're taking the plural and using it at all times. It was really
Gyro?
kind of odd.
I think you can say gyro.
I don't know. I've always said euro.
I say euro.
Yeah, that's how I've always said it. A sub or a hoagie. Yeah, that's a thing, right?
Oh, I say a sub.
Yeah, submarine sandwiches, sub sandwiches.
A
Like
sub.
the Northeast, that's what we call them.
Sub.
Subs. And you know what they call them down south? A po' boy.
Oh, that's right. Reese, what's it called in Scientology when you have to look up the definition of a word before you move on? Word clear? It makes sense why you would use correct words. Yes, it was a big deal in Scientology, and it's called word clearing. And you get to the root of the word, and then you do the derivation of the word.
So you're gonna get down to the root.
No, you want to?
Do I? Grinder. Yeah, that's another one that was
Oh, there's a place in Kansas City called Grinders.
yeah, that's another thing that was when I was a kid, everybody called them grinders. Yeah.
Hi, Katie did it.
I love euros too, for the record. Didn't we just have one the other day?
Would you call it? I thought a euro had like
we had
lamb's
falafel.
meat.
It does have.
Yeah, I've
lamb's meat.
never had a euro because it has meat in it. I like to take a pita pocket and put falafel and hummus.
That's what
in
we
it.
had the other day. Oh, and it was good.
Yeah.
That was really good, actually.
Yeah,
We should go back there.
We should go back there. You know what? We could because we have to go back down there for your little watch place.
Oh, perfect.
Let's do that.
Perfect.
Do you mind?
Or hoagie. Yeah, hoagie was, no, I don't mind. Hoagie was another one that some people, I never liked that. I didn't mind sub. I didn't mind grinder. The hoagie thing never.
I can't do euros, guys, because they have like lamb meat in it. I've never had lamb before and I never will.
You call it Subway. Well, that works.
Get a Subway. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't eat Subway, but yeah, I get that. I call it a sub. If you're going to get a sub sandwich, now otherwise I just call it a sandwich.
So Lutz Lizard, do you see that? My town is Lutz, but
Lutz.
pronounced Lutz. If you say it wrong, the locals correct you.
So do you
Lutz,
say your name Lutz Lizard?
to be sure.
Oh, because I called this person Lutz
I've been
Lizard.
doing that for a long time. I'm glad that you corrected us.
Oh, you say Peter Pocket? I say pita. I say pita pocket for sure.
Yeah,
I would not say
pita.
Peter. I get a lot of pita bread though. We bought a bunch of it last week and you haven't eaten it. And you said you would.
I think I did eat it.
What is falafel? Oh, it's so good.
You should literally stop watching us and go get it.
Anita, falafel is little fried balls of like
Goodness.
I mean it's a lot of stuff, but isn't it garbanzo beans?
Yeah, it's mostly bean.
Oh.
It's mostly bean stuff.
Oh my God, falafel is so good. I like that we like some of the same things.
Yeah, falafel's excellent.
I love it so much.
Dig it.
When we went last week and you were like, do you like falafel? I thought, oh my God, it's like one of my favorite things.
Yeah, I love falafel.
Well, we said we could eat Mediterranean food every day.
I could absolutely eat Mediterranean food 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and never bum out.
Same with this, Bethany, I agree. No deer, lamb, rabbit. I've never had any of that.
I always tell vegetarians, you're trying to save all those, but you're eating their food.
Chickpea balls. Yeah. I've never had deer, rabbit, lamb. No way. I've never had duck. Hell no. I would never eat that. I don't know what Lebanese is.
Yeah, I always say Lebanese.
They're green inside. Yeah, they are. They're kind of a green color.
Yes, falafels are green inside.
Yeah, chickpeas or garbanzo beans. I say both, actually. I've said chickpeas.
Yeah, I've probably used both. I know that I think garbanzo is what they.
Wow. Lutz is next to Tampa. Barb and I. Why didn't we meet you then?
Yeah, how did that happen?
Oh, Sarah says pitta.
Oh.
Well, that's one way to live your life.
Let me see here. You know what, people? My site, I don't see the way I used to.
My mom is asking if I like a pair of shoes. Hold on.
Did you say?
I said yes.
Hey, how are you?
Basically, any kind of meat or falafel you put in pita is delicious. Chicken, lamb, beef, falafel, all good. Yeah, whenever I get Mediterranean food,
I just got me a tissue.
Why didn't you ask me?
Because I wanted to get it.
Why? I'm sitting next to them.
I wanted to show off my cool red pants.
Oh.
Yeah, and now I'm going to step out that door because I make a sound.
Well, here, I'm going to mute it. That's what I do.
How are you?
There we go. Okay. I always mute it when I blow my nose on my channel.
The pouting pooch.
Been so busy, missed so many recent Tommy videos in a few weeks. I'm still catching up on what's happening, but I have to say I'm loving the snuggling and stuff.
You know
what? He's so cuddly. I can't not do it with him next to me. I'm so used to him being far away. And
I literally cannot believe that you missed any videos because if you look at, I mean, we have really been blessed. It feels like you guys are watching every single video 3 times.
It was my thigh.
Sure.
I like tzatziki sauce a lot.
I don't know if I know what that is.
It's the cucumber sauce that you get with Mediterranean food with like dill in it. It's good.
What is it called again?
Tzatziki.
Tzatziki.
Some people call it takizi. I don't really know. I thought I could eat Thai every day and spent 3 weeks in Thailand. I can't do Thai very often. I like it.
I spent a couple of weeks in Thailand.
Did you ever use the word affinity to express love? Purple Groovy, that's the only word you use in Scientology to express like or love for anything.
Really?
Yeah, you don't even really say I love you. You just say I have a lot of affinity for you. Yeah.
Odd.
Bless her heart equals, that's one way to live your life.
Yeah. Bless your heart. I love the bless your heart
I
thing.
ate testicle tacos. Well, that's cool, Idaho Carol, and that's probably enough.
Lamb fries?
You mute on yours, not this one. So funny. I know. I do. On my channel, I mute to blow my nose, and on this one, I don't.
Because you figure over here, right?
They're already putting up with a Crim. It's loosey goosey over here.
They're already putting up with it.
Yeah, it's proper on my channel, but here it's Crim and proper.
Right. Yeah. I got the pool and a pond. Pond would be good for you.
Natural spring.
Yeah.
That's true. You were kind of pool and pond. Yeah. You're a bit of a pond. I'm more of the pool.
It's probably a pretty easy way to think about it.
I haven't had a lot of Mediterranean food, but
I've loved.
Yeah, dumb question. Is Greek the same? That's not a dumb question because I really don't know either, but they seem similar, but Greek doesn't, hummus isn't Greek, is it? You can get it at a Greek restaurant, but it's more Mediterranean, like Middle East.
Yes, I agree. And in my experience, when I was, when I ate, at Greek places, there was a lot of cheese. Like there seemed to be a lot of cheese.
Really?
Yeah.
I can tell you they're not the same thing, but that wasn't a dumb question because whenever I go to a Greek restaurant, it's kind of similar though. Like I don't think falafel you can get at a Greek restaurant.
I don't think so either. I'm trying to remember the name of this. There's one deal that it's cheese. They light it on fire before you get it. I love it.
I've never had that, but I know what you're talking about.
I used to do it every Tuesday.
Baklava, that's Greek.
Baklava's great.
But I will say, when I go to it, I love Greek food. I love like Kalamata olives. I love a Greek salad with a lot of feta cheese and like Greek dressing.
Anything with feta, I'm good.
Me too.
Well, you know what? There's no cheese I don't like. We've already established this.
That's true. We have. What about the letter Z? Z or Z? Z.
Z.
Me too, Lori Helker. Chatty Cathy, watching and loving your journey. Y'all are hilarious. You make my heart smile. Thank you, babe.
That's very kind.
Scoots or trots? I've been saying scoots. Luna.
Green apple two-step. Wailing skitters. Right?
What's the second line in Blinded by the Light? I recently watched a video that explained it was so wrong all these years. I don't know.
Madman.
Ripped up like a douche in the middle of the night. That's what they're saying.
That's it. You had it.
Why is that funny?
Because that's not right.
I love feta cheese.
Wrapped up like a deuce.
That's
Another
not
roller,
what you
another
say.
roller in the night.
I've never had grape leaves.
It's a gambling reference to Snake Eyes. That's my theory, but you can go with the douche. That one works too.
Ripped up like a douche in the middle of the night.
Yeah, yeah. You're pretty close. Wrapped up like a deuce.
Thank
See,
you,
somebody
Becky.
agreed. Phoenix Rising agreed.
Oh,
Revved up like a deuce. Okay.
My son called the scoots the blasters.
Nice.
Another roamer in the night.
Revved up like a deuce. Another roamer in the night. Okay.
I mean, that could be right, but you could be wrong, Cricky. I could be right.
You may
be
right.
crazy.
It just may be a
Is that
lunatic
it?
I'm working with. What?
I don't know.
I don't think that's it. At least that doesn't ring a bell, but I'm brain dead, so that doesn't necessarily
John says revved up like a deuce is referring to a car.
Well, perhaps.
Huh.
The funniest skit I ever saw is based on this premise, and it was
Hold
the
it.
kids in.
Hey,
It didn't
I
make
didn't
any
judge
noise.
you.
You didn't make any noise. I was doing it for the camera.
Get the hell out of here, Scoville. Okay, go on.
I don't remember what I was saying.
That's okay. I like mixing feta with ricotta. Ooh, and adding Greek spices. Oh, shit. That sounds really good. You know what? I also like goat cheese. Do you?
I do.
I love goat cheese.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I do like
The
goat
Hershey
cheese.
squirts. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, that one works too.
Now, Third Eye Open is saying revved up like a deuce, another runner in the night.
That's what I was gonna say. The kids in the hall did a skit where there's like 5 guys playing cards, and one of them is singing, and he sings pretty close to what Quibble just said. Ripped in half like a douche to protect me from the night. And the guy goes, "What the hell did you just say?" He's like, "That's not right." And the guy explains why that works, why that's, and the dude next to him goes, "No," and he comes out with something even more ridiculous. And then when they got down to the last guy, he says whatever is actually right, and they all jump on him like he's just the dumbest person ever. Very funny skit.
Rain says that a deuce was a car in 1932.
The little deuce coupe, right? Yeah, everything the people that restore and hot rod cars, that's like the ultimate is the 32 coupe.
Buddy's dad Conroe. Goat cheese is bad.
Yeah,
As
buddy.
is, Purple Groovy says, in Scientology means to look at something and make it disappear like magic. That is correct, and we use it all the time. It's such a weird thing to
Say it
use.
again?
Not as is. You just go, I totally just as is that. Or
And
you
what does
can,
it mean? Explain it to me again.
as is just to look at something totally for what it is, totally clearly. You see all the sides of it, and that makes it disappear on the whole track. So if you're in session and you're like, I just as is all of my engrams on that chain because I found the original engram and they all blew. So you as is something. So it's just so funny. All day long, people will be like, I don't have a cold anymore. I as is it. I saw it. I identified it and it blew.
Well, how good is that?
You as
So
is.
what's up with that OT8 guy? He can't figure out what the hell's wrong with
Who
his
slammed his hand in the door?
Yeah, the guy that slammed
I'm
his
really
hand
not
in the door.
sure what Jim McGee was thinking.
He did slam his hand in the door too, which was
He did. It was on video.
yeah. You would think OT8 he might be able to avoid slamming his hand. I mean, he is a enlightened.
It's a little weird that he did that.
Yeah.
I think he did it for show.
He was also limping pretty viciously, which, from my understanding, is not something that usually happens at OTA.
What an odd culty language. You couldn't be more right about that. As is basically it is what it is.
It sounded a little like that when she was describing it, kind of.
Reese, you say we when referring to Scientology stuff. Break it, girl. I do. Because I feel like I'm still there sometimes.
You know what? I think it's only natural, and I understand where people are coming from when they tell you that. I do the same thing. Right?
It really is.
Yeah, I still do it. I prefer you just spend enough time doing something, and
I probably will eventually come out of that. You're right, but I'm still kind of in it there, and I'll come out of it. It really is amazing, Reese, that you are amazing at English when it is your what?
1.5 language, like your second language, most people would say. I said the same thing to Quibble. I don't think she gets it, but she did learn 2 completely different languages as a child. And that's no bullshit. Like it is astounding just how many words and phrases and abbreviations and stuff that LRH was able to bastardize and come up with a different meaning for, and really make stuff tough. And the fact that, when you're barely old enough to learn English, you're learning 2 versions of it. That's a bitch. It really is.
Well, especially when they have totally different definitions. And now when I enter the real world, I say shit that's dumb. Like that time you were like, how are you? And I was like, apathetic. And you were like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, we were in the middle of
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah, I said, are you angry at me? I said, are we having a problem? Are you angry at me? You went, nah, apathetic. I was
And you got really upset.
All right, great. Have a great day.
Yeah, he was like, fuck off.
Well, that's not exactly how I said it.
Well, but you were ready to like move on. You were like,
I was
whatever.
I was upset. I was definitely
But that's
upset.
not what my definition was.
No, and we figured that. Well, we've gotten a lot better at, like, how often do I go,
Denise? Hey? Yes.
It's so often I'll have to say, hey, let's break down what you just said, because so often you'll say something and I'll be like, I know that's not what she meant. I know that's not what she meant. Like you'll say something and I'll be like, believe it or not, because we joke around a lot, but she doesn't say anything ever designed to be a bummer, right? And anytime one of the words comes out that way, I'm always like, you know what, let's back up and talk about this because it doesn't make any sense. And we've done it before where we'll be like, yep, the word doesn't mean the same thing.
It is kind of hard to be in a relationship with a non-Scientologist. Yeah,
I would imagine that could be tough. But I don't bust your chops about it at all. I'm very often Quibble will say, I gotta say this in Scientology. That comes up once or twice a day. I don't give a crap. Makes perfect sense to me. And I think over time that will decrease, because each time you have one of those where you say, I gotta say this in Scientology, we then discuss how you would have said it. You know what I mean? We have a pretty good discussion about how that would have been said if you weren't using any Scientology speak.
Yeah, that's true.
So I have a feeling it will go away.
It probably will over time.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it's already going away. To be really honest with you, I think it's something that's already happening.
But I still think in those terms in my head.
Of course you do. You had, what, 37 years of that? And you haven't been able to completely revamp yourself in a year? Wow, that's weak. You know what? I think you're doing fantastic, Quibs. I really do. I think you're doing fantastic. And you know what? It's not easy, right? It really isn't. It's not easy. This is, imagine finding out that everything you knew on Earth, that everything you knew, everything you'd been taught, everything was just all of a sudden gone and bullshit. I don't think most people can. It's not something we can wrap our brains around, because none of us lived in 2 different worlds like that. It really is. It's a tough thing to wrap your head around.
Thanks for understanding.
I try.
For a chat like this, that to many seems simple or lightweight, it is healing for Reese. Normalizing the ability to make mistakes is use of words, and she is just like us in this. I love Sarah Browett. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah. That's a really nice thing to say.
It really is.
Yeah. Tommy is the definition of meeting people where they are at. Oh, that's so true. And it's so beautiful. I've said it before. I keep saying it. You're a real one. That is so true. That is a really good example of Tommy. He meets people where they're at. And do you know how rare that is? That is a rare fucking talent. Excuse my language, but it is. So many people don't do that. You might be the only person I know that's ever done that. That is such a good way of putting that.
I'm not sure if I understand. I mean, I think I understand what you're getting at.
Meaning a lot of people meet somebody and they may not be where their expectation is. So they still treat them like, no, you're here, but I need you to be up here. So I'm going to treat you like you're up here to pull you up here. So you're up on my level.
Yeah, I got you.
You meet people where they're at and you treat them appropriately and respectfully where they're at. And you don't judge them. Like, you really do that. I never thought of that.
You know what? I'm also getting a hell of a lot out of this.
Thank you, Geoplanet Jane.
I spend a lot of time. Talking to people who are coming out of stuff like this. Not necessarily always cults, but controlling and control groups. And I think having an opportunity to talk to you on a daily basis has opened up my eyes to a lot of stuff that it's so much worse than we think it is. I mean, honest to God, it's so much worse than we think it is.
Night, son.
Good night, Hawks. It is so much worse than we think it is, and I think that Reese has a very unique way of pointing that out. You can talk about it to the end of time, but the things that you've been able to film and your interactions with Scientologists, people who are currently still in Scientology, always shows that place what it is. Right. It always ends up with them grabbing somebody and pulling them inside, or them shutting the curtains, or all of these things that you go, oh, church, right? Welcoming as shit, right? They get terrified when Quibble walks on the sidewalk. There's an SP out there, right?
Yeah.
You do realize, I don't know that everybody gets this, but if you could understand the power of what that means, I think that term gets thrown around a lot, but everything shitty on planet Earth comes from an SP, right? Every bad thing on planet Earth.
And every sickness, like he's sick
Everything
because he
bad.
knows me.
That's right.
That's
Every
what they will
single
say.
thing bad on Earth
Comes from an SP.
Comes from an SP. So when Quibs walks on the sidewalk, they're inside. There's no joke. They're like, holy shit, right? The evil is at our door, right?
I am truly evil. I am the equivalent to Hitler to them.
Yeah.
Robin W., thank you for being a member. She's a member on my channel too, and I love her.
Thank you, Robin.
Yeah, it's so true. I love that. Our Crim is a lovely man. You're a real one, Mr. Crim. God, that sounds like the Grinch song.
It does sound like a Grinch song. You're a real one,
Mr. Crim.
There you go. There's a song waiting to be written.
I grew up in a New Age religion. The founder once studied with L. Ron. Lots of unique words and phrases. Tracy, thank you for your super chat, and I believe it 100%.
Absolutely. He like so many others, he borrowed from a lot.
He did. He was a stealer.
Yep.
BTV, we need less correctors and more protectors. People who are witnesses to our life, not judge and jury.
Wow.
That is
really
Tommy.
a smart thing to say.
That is Tommy. It is. That is your superpower.
Thank you. That's
you
awfully
do.
kind.
You know, that's the best gift you can give a person. You meet people where they're at. I love that Brittany said that. Why do I feel like Tommy is about to put me on a couch and ask me how I feel about my childhood? Sharp Scoville. Question, Tommy, do you find us that follow you and Reese are different than other chats?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I love you, Chica Cherry Cola.
Absolutely. Yep. And you know what? Since I started doing this on YouTube, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago or whatever, every time I go to an audience, every audience is slightly different, right?
Tommy is what Reese needs in her life, 100%. What is LTK? Please post Reese's LTK. What is that?
I don't have any idea.
Love you two, especially together, Robin says.
Oh, well, thank you. So what I was saying was every channel you go to, the audience is always a little bit different. There's always little nuances. And the funny thing is, this audience is not, you guys are not unique here, right? We see you on the other platforms as well. But here, I think everybody, I mean, you know, we're going to talk about, you know, whatever. And I think that it allows everybody else to lighten up a little bit too. If we had ties, they'd probably all be.
We do have, I mean, I always thought I have an amazing chat. I don't just call them my chat though. They are my friends, family and friends. Yeah, I love these people.
No question.
Linktree.
It's
hey, okay. And Linktree, Denise, right? Who can post that? Red, are you in your third eye open? Here you go. Sorry. Thank you for asking. That's it right there.
Oh, that's very kind.
Anyway, you need to do your show.
Yeah, I'm going to do it after this. I mean,
well, it's 9:30.
Yeah, I know. Everybody will show up there. It's not like, I mean, I'm not really holding anybody up. I think that the vast majority of people that are going to be over there are probably over here.
But
right
look,
now anyway.
People want to know. You should get over.
I am doing that. Absolutely, Heather. That's where I'm going right after we close here. It takes about 7-8 minutes to get it up and running, but have no fear. I will be doing it.
I don't know how to find my wish list. Do the mods have a link for that? Thank you for asking, B. McWilliams. Well, Tommy, are you doing a lifeboat tonight?
I am doing a lifeboat tonight. I'm doing a lifeboat at 7:30 California time for the remainder of this month. This is Mental Health Awareness Month, so I will be doing it.
She posted it, Lori.
Well,
no, he is not judgmental at all.
You know what? It's hard being judgmental with the. You know what I mean? If
There it is, guys.
I would have to completely forget who I was and where I came from if I'm going to judge somebody. I'm probably not the one to do it.
I know, but you're true blue.
Why, thanks. It's a really kind thing to say. I mean that.
Well,
and you know what? This was a fun show, Quibs. I love you. I really do.
And I really love you.
I'm glad that we're doing this. We're having this is so much fun. You guys are fantastic, and the numbers have been.
That's sweet, Yadira.
Thank you, Yadira. The numbers have been over the top. We could not be any happier with the channel. It's just amazing. It really is. We get way more views than we have.
And we have so much fun.
And you know what? Hit subscribe. 31% of you don't. What is that? 31% of you.
That's silly.
It's the nose. It's the nose. And they're coming back every day. They just won't hit subscribe. I think it's the nose. Check it out. When you look sideways.
That is my favorite nose ever.
Yeah, it's big.
Don't even start.
It is big.
Oh, Shelly Kelly. Sorry, I got here at the end. I was watching my son's graduation.
Oh, no way.
He got his associate's degree in computer science. Damn, girl.
How cool is that?
That's amazing.
Congrats to you, to your son. That's so awesome.
Yes, Shelly Kelly. Congrats to him, and thank you for your super chat.
Yeah, that's
really
so
nice.
Cool.
That's amazing. You've got to be proud. I can't wait for that day with Huxley. All right, you go over to the boat.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to do that.
Guys, we're going to sign off so Tommy can go do his boat. And then everybody send little wishes, prayers, and ones for Tommy so he feels better because we need him. We need our little Crim up and running.
And thank you for everything you guys do. For real. Because it is different here. It's a very different kind of a environment. And it's I find it very relaxing, actually. And that's a beautiful thing.
Different. Now that we start, no, you are way more just chill now that you started this channel. You kind of be yourself more, don't you agree?
Yeah, I was laughing at it because the way you said it, the Seinfeld used to say when somebody sneezes, instead of saying bless you, you should go, you're so good looking. And that's kind of how the way you said you're so just made me think of
that. But you are more like it's helped your mental everything. You're just more chill and loose and you're able to be yourself.
I think this has been cathartic to be sure.
Thank you, SMSP.
All right, now let's go.
Love you, Crimonthi.
All right, fire this thing up.
Crimothy.
Thank you.
All right, guys, he's going on the boat. I'm going to end off here. He already left us. So, yeah, he used to get anxious about it, and now he's cool. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, I'm going to hit end. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be on my channel tomorrow. I have some things to talk about tomorrow, so I hope you can join me. All right, guys, thank you again, everybody tonight, for the support, the love, the super chats, everything. I'm so grateful, and I love you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Hello. Kelly? Guess not. Hello? Hello? Oh, I forgot your phone was in race. How do you feel?
Oh. Cricket just texted me and said you're... I love you guys. It's so funny. Oh my God, Cricket. Angela just texted me and said you're live. How red am I right now? Holy crap, I thought I hit end stream. I am so sorry, but you know what worked out? I didn't do anything weird. I was just looking at my phone silently. Thank God. What if I would have said something terrible? Because sometimes I end my lives and I'm like, that son of a, and I'll just talk to myself for a minute. Oh my God, I love you guys. There's still 200 people in here. You all stayed. That is so cute. I love you guys. I texted you too, you silly goose. Oh my God. Yeah. What if I would have like picked my nose or something? What if I would have scratched my beehole? Oh my God. That is so funny. Are you off the phone?
I am.
Tommy, I thought I ended and I was sitting here staring at my phone and I got a text from Cricket and she said, "You're still live." I've been sitting here staring at my phone. I didn't end it. I've never done that before. I kind of don't want to end. That was so funny. I love you guys. Oh my God. I did an Instagram story. Oh my God. I'm just so glad I didn't sit here and like pick my nose or scratch my boobs. Like, what if I would have gotten naked? What if I would have gotten naked? Because I'm hot. Like, what if I would have taken all my clothes off? That would have been the craziest thing. I think Spanx is okay. He just called him. Love you more than my hair care products. Julie, I love you. You guys. Okay, fine. I gotta go because Tommy's gonna come on. This was so fun. I wish I did this more often. This is the first time I've ever done it. Oh my God. Okay, fine. I gotta go. Tommy's pushing me. Love you guys. That was hilarious. Cricket, thank you. Julie, thank you. Angela, thank you for telling me. Love you, baby angel. It's so funny. Okay.